in that, when public-private partners even that can help us to do cricket very, very well. Like they can give us ground to hand over for 25 years, any ground in every province, and we can develop by the local amount of the money. And in this way, gradually, see, anything cannot happen in one night. It takes a very big time. So we think that what short period we can do best for our country, we need to do. And financial backing is very important. For that, this NPL is very important. Like I'll tell you, this is first year, and I am sure that next year it will be more better, and this will generate the financial help also, and it will generate players also.
Yeah, very well said. And one final question. Paras Khatka has been an absolute pillar of growing Nepal cricket and the Nepal Premier League. What's the support been like coming up from the top and the board?
See, when Paras came into the board, he is just like a small brother to me, and we have a very good bonding also. And I always supported him. I told him that you are doing whatever. See, he left his cricket 4 years before, just to develop something for the country. He told me, now my work is to do something for the nation. That is why I am also here as a owner. I think now I can't do anything except go owner, because I can't go and play. So, and I myself is busy, so I can't help them out into the team of the association. And the best part of that is Paras is working very hard, and he has a game plan that how we can develop cricket in Nepal, and we are full support to the Cricket Association in Nepal, that we want to help them in any of the way that will help to promote the cricket in Nepal. And whatever we are doing right now, we need a very good help from the international community like BCCI, like Australian Cricket Board, or whatever, or like we can tell ICC. We need a very big funding from them also, so that fast cricket can grow. And I don't think apart India there can be such a fan following. If you compare with the population also, I think we will win to India also.
Well, thank you so much. It was great having a chat with you. We're going to go back upstairs to all the action.
Thank you, Monali. Yes, quite a vision, quite a plan, quite a blueprint as well there for Paras Lunia, the owner of the Biratnagar Kings. Darren, the collective effort here is they all want to come together and give Nepal cricket that platform and pedestal as well, and the springboard.
Yeah, well, the passion's there, but I'm glad I wasn't ghostwriting that while he was talking. There's a lot of information there. There we go. The end to the over, and the score is 63 for 5.
Susan Dairy को उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन Delight Dairy Whitenerले अब हरेक दिन delightful.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो.
Exactly 5. They've lost too many wickets for comfort. Only 4 bowlers used by Sandeep today.
Yeah, going to come back into the game here. Gradually sneaking back up, the Gurkhas. 63, 64 now for 5. Nearly at the halfway stage.
Yeah, they're accessing the gaps beautifully. Played it wide of the long off here. They'll have to come back for 2. Good running as well. This partnership is growing. It's for 27 and 23. Top 5 back in the dugout, but the Gurkhas are putting on a fight. Yeah, we'll bring you a beauty as well on screen. There it is, the Omoda car. Omoda and Jayco, the fastest growing brand in the world. A futuristic vehicle. And even Darren Gough has taken a liking to it.
I have indeed, and you know, I always thought I'd never go down the electric route, you know, and I've gone for an electric car when I get home, but it looks really nice. Actually, there's some lovely cars on show, isn't there? As you come into the ground, and there's one right there. Drive to Nepal. A Moda.
Yeah, we had the good fortune of having a couple of drives in that to the ground before you came in, Darren. Lovely, no noise at all, smooth comfort, good good road clearance.
You fit 6 people in there.
We came in 2 cars. My apologies, I forgot to mention that. This is high in the air. 2 fielders coming under them, and they almost collided as well as the ball sails over. That's a very good strike from Pratik.
Well, I talked about it in a pitch report. It's a short boundary down there. Is it 58 metres, I think? And there you go. But once you get the ball up here in Nepal, it just keeps going. And there you go. It's a total miss it. But the short boundary, it goes up and it just keeps flying. Flying, and there it goes. Over the top.
Siddharth Bank maximum. Yeah, nicely played. Sensible cricket. They'll get 10 runs in over number 10, and they move to 73 for 5. At the halfway stage, things looking good for the Gurkhas. This partnership is growing as well as the players head into a water break.
Yoku soda water heaters, water purifiers. Chimneys, the gas hopes your way of quality living.
Watch NPL Go on and
there's one right there. Drive to Nepal. Order. Yeah, we had the good fortune of having a couple of drives in that to the ground before you came in. Lovely. No noise at all. This is high in the air. 2 fielders coming under them.
himself back. I thought this would be Karen KC time, particularly again with those net run rate permutations. 7 big blows from KC, the game is done. It's 42 to win, but instead he's gone with Shankar Rana, who's back into the team. Lamachani's thinking of a fourth. Googly out of the back of the hand. Well read by Rana, he gets off the mark.
Seeing the very best of Sandeep Lamachani, but just in the last couple of games for the Kings. They needed their skipper earlier on. Found his form.
Beautifully bowled. And a kick of the turf in frustration from Lamachani. He's desperate for a fourth. Why was him here in this spell? Get a slip in, it's your last ball. Might be an indication it's going to be the wrong one. Don't be surprised, HD. Goes with the leg break instead. Definite single. Won't take on the second. It's a great spell of bowling. Wrist spin at its best from Sandeep Lamachani. 4 overs, 3 for 19. It's 78 for 6.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Survival, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozone.
It cannot get past Chitwans, and it won't be able to get past Karnali's either, but Karnali could dip beneath them with a defeat. It means that Chitwan will qualify. So we have to put 2 queues up there. The Janakpur team and the Chitwan team will be the first 2 through. You'd imagine it's a matter of time before Sudhir Prashim join them. Even if they don't win their last 2 games, their net run rate's in such a good position, they should be fine. May come down to a head-to-head for that 4th spot between Kathmandu and Karnali, but for that to be the case, the Gurkhas, they have to win here. Ismatullah Alam hasn't had a cheap tournament with the ball economy rate 11.2. We haven't got to see much of him either, in fairness to him. He's thought of as a very good batting all-rounder. Batting is his strongest suit, and then he bowls a few medium pacers.
With Karen Casey not walking to the wicket here, Lenny, do you think that maybe they've just said, right, now let's just get the win? Do you think that for them, they gave it a bash up front for that net run rate? Incorrectly, you might feel they were just a little bit too aggressive. Maybe they just are banking on the Royals absolutely hammering the Yaks.
It's such a sticker twist situation, isn't it? Nicely guided away. This field will allow an easy second. I think KC's batting's underrated. I think it's underused often. I know he got out for a low one yesterday, coming down the track, but the problem is if the Gurkhas chase this in like 19 or 18 overs, let's say, the scale of the hammering that the Royals are going to need to give the Yaks to help them out and allow the Gurkhas to squeeze through will probably be a 50-run-ish area, something like that, depending again upon who bats and bowls first. It offs up in a circle, so that'll be 1 bounce and 4 right into the slot, into the hitting arc. Great credit to Pratik Shrestha, who could have been gone for a duck if a slip was in place. He's really stepping up for the Gurkhas.
Mid-off up. And Ismatullah's missed his length and his line for that sort of field. Yeah, I wonder if the Gurkhas have said, well, Sandeep has given our overseas professional, Gerard Erasmus, such a spray that he doesn't feel welcome here anymore, so he's ready to go home.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball. Neocool solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys that gas obviously your way of quality living.
Well, they're back in town. The boys are back from the far west, Suda Pashim Royals, and they're thousands of fans. They're still, what, an hour and 15 minutes away from starting, and already the ground is starting to nudge towards capacity as Bashar Ahmed comes on. Nice one that skids on. We're going to have a real festival feel here this afternoon and tomorrow morning. You'd imagine that Suda Pashim are almost nailed on for one or two, aren't they? They'll probably just have to win one of their last two games.
There he is. Penrith Singh Airy, the Tiger. Let me tell you, he's no one-man team. The Champagne had a good tournament. Naran Saud.
Brandon McMullen. He's been up Bandari. He's been a bit underrated at the top, and maybe the bowler we've talked the least about has been one of the most impressive. Scott Kugelheim. Excellent. It's a lovely thing. We'll probably save the full story for this afternoon with Deepinder Singh Airy's mother here for the last Suda Pashim Royals game. Some lovely stuff with Will Basisto's parents flying all the way up from Perth, but it was all in Nepali. I had to ask for it to be translated. I'll give you that full story this afternoon. Hang around for that. Evocative and emotional, to say the least, about how proud she is of her son. What a cricketer he is. We love watching him.
As a parent, you think of a parent getting Taylor Swift's parents, seeing your daughter, perform in front of all those people, saying that when he walks out to bed and all these people stand up and cheer. As a parent, you must just think, wow, I'm good.
There was two things I didn't have on my bingo card on this inaugural NPL. One was Lokesh Bam getting a bowl, let alone a wicket. The second was H.D. Ackerman talking about Taylor Swift.
I'm a Swiftie. I'm happy to say it. I'm happy to say it.